Yeah, man.
Are you ready?
Yeah, mostly, yeah.
You don't sound like I can't. Let me get some fucking energy. God damn. Are you ready?
Yeah. We're ready.
All right. I'm gonna put the team on my back. Here, what's happening? It's fucking highly offensive. Couldn't tell you what episode this is because we're just gonna combine the last two forms of this podcast, variations rather of the podcast, and we're gonna start from there. So I want to say it should be like around episode 111. So
damn, that many.
We're 92 from the original, and then 20 from a few guys in the first incarnation. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm combining the two. Yeah, I mean, like, but yeah. So, welcome. It's highly offensive. Episode 111 or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, thank y'all for tuning in. We definitely appreciate everyone who supports us. I've seen a lot of support on Facebook already from people that, you know what I mean, like rock with me. I've seen some support from people on the streets already that I've met through work and shit like that. So like that makes me happy. I hope y'all tuning in. I hope y'all enjoying this broadcast. I hope y'all find this entertaining and y'all have a great time with us. Without further ado, I just want to say thank y'all to each and every one of y'all for being here. Big ups to y'all. Let's give a standing ovation for, not standing ovation, but a round of applause for each and every one of y'all. We've been through a hell of a year, but not only have we gone through it, we've made it out through on the other side. We each are doing well in our respective regions, and all things off, I mean, life is good. So I just want to say round of applause to each and every one of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're here. We fucking made it. Shit was a fucking struggle. I know because I was the one struggling the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for us to be on this side where life is good, you know what I'm saying? Grilling fucking steaks out back, fucking buying a whole new, you know, setup for the pod and being able to come back and do this again. It's
nice.
It's nice. And so I'm just fucking thankful for everything, you know what I mean? Like, thank God for all the blessings he's given me, for the people he's put as my support system, as friends, people who bless me, even like the women that have crossed into my path, you know what I'm saying, where I've learned things from them because of like the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why you smiling over there. I know the camera can't see it.
I was gonna say something.
Well, say it because I peeped it.
We're not gonna put her out there like that. We're not gonna do that.
With the recent one? Or I actually was gonna bring her up at some point.
No, but I was gonna say her name.
No, yeah, don't say her name. If not, I'll edit it out. But no, I'm thankful for how things have lined up, and I feel blessed. I'm happy to be here. Happy that things turned out in a positive light, because things could have went so fucking wrong, and things did look like they was gonna go wrong at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for things to happen as they did, it's fucking crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy to be back, fucking podding for the people, because God, I fucking missed it. I felt constipated, like, in a sense, yeah, like, and maybe
I get this shit out.
Yeah. Like I keep seeing the news. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't get to react to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like at least like publicly and all that shit. Like, but like I'm so used to like posting my thoughts about the world and how I feel on things, and so like to have gone like a whole year or so of like just social media absence, minor like a few Twitter space interactions or whatever, like that was hard for me.
Now you come back, niggas is eating cats. Shit's changed. It's all over.
It's a whole new world.
It's all over. Hide your cats, hide your dogs.
But yeah, is there anything you guys want to talk about, like in pertaining to you know, just the last year, like the the highs and lows, the blessings that you've had in your own personal lives, accomplishments, things that you're grateful for. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I personally want to talk about buttered sausage.
Buttered sausage.
What it's doing, where it's been.
Oh my God. Mannerism.
I know you can't see my eyes right now, but I wish you could.
You ever see that like clip with the dude?
No.
Like Gary Busey.
No.
He was like, I forgot what they said in this thing, but he was like, yo, what?
Oh, the guy, the weird white guy.
He was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I want to talk about buttered sausage. What it's doing, where it's going, where it's been. It's like, okay, this
all I can think of is, remember that what was it, Tom Green, I want to say, movie?
Yeah.
Where he's like, Daddy, do you want some sausage?
Daddy, do you want some sausage?
That was just like what popped up in my head. I was just like,
yeah.
But no, like on some real shit. Like, anything you guys want to talk about? Like, just
maybe give some advice. Don't move to a different state that's like miles and miles away from your current state.
You want to talk about that? The process? Just even like,
terrible process.
It was
talk about it. Talk about how exhausting it was. How, you know what I mean? Like,
driving with no sled.
Yeah, driving.
No sled.
I mean, that's just the drive itself. I'm talking about just like the packing up portion of it. Fucking
the packing and unpacking.
No, the unpacking is easier than the packing. You're
I don't know.
you're on a timeline.
Because when you start the pack, you haven't lost any of your energy you spent moving all this shit. And if you get it,
unpacking, you don't have to do right away. The unpacking's on your time, but when you're packing to move, there's a time frame, and
I mean, there's a time frame for when you move too.
Not just that, but like, then you end up like fucking on air mattresses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like when you're packing and shit, like, and you gotta say goodbye to Bae. You know what I mean? Like, because she's not.
To who? To who? Oh, I didn't think she was Babe.
I mean, she was what she was. Like, she's not current Bae, but you know what I mean? Like,
I didn't think she was Babe then either.
She wasn't, but let. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ruin the experience for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just
for her.
You're trying to blow her high. Like, bitch, you wasn't shit to him. Right?
That's not what I said.
That's not what you said, but
you read
pretty much
lines, right? Yes. No, that's not what I said.
But damn.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was sad. You know what I mean? Like, just like
you all
getting that last nut. You know what I'm saying? On that little bouncy pad. You know what I mean? Like, and you just like, damn. Like, we're not gonna get to do this for real no more. Like how we should, like adults,
real bit,
in a civilized society.
Landlords play games. Pools are expensive. What else? Really? When you move, when you got a bunch of shit in the garage, you have to find a place to put it when you get to the other place. And if you have a fucking garage, you have some hard time trying to figure out where to put your shit at, nigga. Like,
that should be like an excavation. You just dig your way through.
You need like treasure maps to get met by Gollum and shit somewhere. Find a secret path to get all your shit back.
And the bugs, y'all. Like, cause this is Florida. Like, one thing I vividly remember was that fucking Pokemon battle we had with that wasp that kept coming around when we were trying to load the fucking truck. Like, and that bitch would just not go away for shit. Like, he could take it. It was like when you tell, like, what I imagine,
babe,
like,
when you tell Babe.
No, but like
you swipe, it was ineffective.
Like when a girl tells a dude like no at the club, and then like he goes away and it pops up like 20 minutes later, like
a little drunk, couple drunk.
Yeah, trying to like see what's up, see what's good with the vibes. Like, how about now? Like,
now's a good time. You have a phone. It's got a charge now. Yeah.
You're still walking? All right, guess it's not good.
Yeah, I gotta come back after a couple more shots.
Damn. But yeah, man, I remember the fucking stupid ass wasps just kept fucking coming into the garage, like trying to fucking sting us to death and shit. And fucking, I was just telling Kayla, like, yo, just ignore it and pretend it doesn't exist, and it'll just like have no choice but to like go away. kind of like I guess what like women hope like men do when they ignore our presence or some shit.
Oh,
Like
damn.
I seen a baddie today. Oh my god, yo! I went to go fucking toss out the headlights and shit, and fucking I got pulled up to the recycling bin or whatever, the dumpster, and I get out the car. Like right before I get out the car, I seen this girl, yo, like white girl, fucking like Lulu.
Like
you know my type. But I like Spanish girls too, and Asians. And,
I could probably name
like,
one Spanish girl that you mess with.
One? Do we need to start throwing out names? Do I need to name?
Oh, no. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. Completely forgot about her. So two. I know two.
All right, you bugging, but
two.
like
I've only known two and one black girl.
Listen, I know what my dick's done. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just because I didn't bring all my bitches around, you know what I'm saying, don't mean I only fuck white girls. Like, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, white bitch. Like, no.
Yeah.
Trying like, cause I'm a little defensive. Like I feel like fucking probably like what Ish feels like in the Joe Budden podcast when they be like shitting on him for having a white girlfriend.
You gotta feel
it's like I fuck all kinds of women. Like, you know what I mean? I just happen to have a white girlfriend. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she just happened to be this white girl in some Lululemon shorts, like looking like a fucking snack. And I was like, goddamn. But like, she had her earbuds in. So like, I never want to talk to anybody that got earbuds in.
You be like, hey, yo, bitch!
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, now I'm like Mr. Mime, fucking like, Nah, I'm not finna do all that. Like,
pull out the vape, pull the smoke signals, like.
I think in part there's a twisted part of me, right, from like all the fucked up like romantic shit that I went through in Florida, that like says like, all right, like I'm never gonna look stupid again. Like, ain't no bitch gonna make me look stupid. Cause that's like the worst feeling in the world is when you know a bitch made you look stupid and now you just gotta stand there with the stupid face. Like, and there's a crowd of niggas just looking at you and you just like, yeah, nah, you got it. Like, I'm not doing it. But life is too good for me to be wearing that face now. But you know what I mean? Like, fucking, there's a part of me that just like don't feel like putting that extra effort. And like, I don't know if you see it as much, but I see it like on social media. Women will be complaining, being like, "Oh, dudes don't put that pressure no more like how they used to." Like the older generation do apply more pressure. They, you know what I mean, like would beg their women to come back if they lost them type shit. Like me, like it's like, you know, I'm not gonna beg for nobody to be in my life. I'm not gonna go out of my way to come talk to you. Like if even if I think you're the baddest chick on earth, like it's just like, you're not gonna make me look stupid. Cause like, imagine if today I would have hollered at that girl and she would have just like crushed my fucking soul. And then now I got a pod. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine the energy I would have came in this bitch with. I'm still good, but she's in a fantasy in the back of my mind. Like, I'm gonna remember the Lulu parents forever. You know what I mean? Like, but it's like, I'd rather just like sometimes keep it that way, keep that distance, than like put that extra effort and like just get crushed and be like, and then now you gotta live with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've lived with that.
And that's kind of with me, with Attack on Titan. That's why I want to know the ending, because right now Aaron is in this world where he's alive.
In your mind, nigga.
Exactly.
In your mind, nigga. Not real life.
I'm just like, normally I'd be glad that you would bring up an anime topic, but like not right now. Not when I'm fucking talking about heartbreak. God damn it! All right, like I'm opening up and laying myself bare, and you're over here like Attack on Titan. Aaron's alive. Like,
I don't want to watch the ending, but that what you just said is exactly why. Because in the back of my mind, and it's still alive. If I watch it, it's gonna crush me so hard.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
you already know what happened.
No, exactly. But I want to see it. It's gonna make me cry so bad.
But people die. Like it's people die every day, baby.
You're missing like an awesome piece of anime history because you don't want to watch it. Which is crazy. It's crazy. Isn't it like a really great it's a really great finale, I feel.
I at first, right, I didn't like the ending, and I can't believe we're doing a Attack on Titan breakdown now on episode 1. But yeah, I mean, fuck it, we're here.
Yeah,
I mean, like like Attack on Titan is really tragic, right? Because you have this story of this kid from episode 1 who's like inside these walls, right? And he's just like dreaming about the outside world, like. What's the outside world like? What does an ocean look like? Because he's never even seen a fucking ocean. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude's like just get in this little civilization huddled up like cattle and shit, just Titan food. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, and all he had was just dreams of what that world looked like. So then like he's hell bent on this war path of okay. These motherfuckers killed my mom. So now because they killed my mom, I'm finna kill every single last one of these bitches, right? And like you get that. Like from a narrative standpoint, like you sympathize for the character. You're like, yo, this is fucked up. If anybody killed my mom, I'm finna ride. You know what I'm saying? Like till death. You know what I'm saying? Like so like you understand his motivations, right? And then it kind of gets a little murky because then it starts introducing the concept that Titans aren't really what we think they are. Like there's something a little bit more fucked up behind this whole Titan thing. So now they introduce this concept that really now the enemy is really humans. It's not a Titan battle. These, excuse me, unfeeling creatures that are just roaming the earth, eating mankind to extinction. It's people that are creating these Titans purposely to wipe out a specific race of people. So now that brings in racism. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know how y'all feel, but me being a minority in America, I understand racism perfectly fucking well. Maybe not to the extent that, others do, but like I've had my experiences with racism. You know what I'm saying? So like it made the anime that much even better to me because now it's putting very complex situations in your mind, like who's the hero, who's the bad guy, who like it starts, it puts you on this journey, right? So then by the time that Eren finally gets to doing the rumbling, because he pretty much feels like, well, I have no choice. Mind you, this is like Eren after he's done everything possible
truthfully,
to
like,
find an alternate solution.
If you watch the whole ending, the nigga didn't have a choice.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like they
explained how he didn't have a choice and how he was in like all of the timelines at the same time. If a nigga's in all the timelines at the same time and he could tell what's gonna happen, he knew that was the only way it could happen and it'd be okay for like a couple of years. That was the only outcome that worked. So like I get why he did it. And he didn't like die, like he wasn't scared and shit. He was like, thank you, like this shit is over. I've been doing this shit. I've been on all the timelines this whole fucking time. And he was talking to all these people, getting shit to be a certain way. So he literally made the entire situation to be exactly how it was for him to die exactly how he did. Just
and
because he wanted that, and for his friends to be free. He planned that entire thing. That's literally
his entire thing.
That whole shit was him. That whole shit was him. Like everything.
But think about it. Like this, how it starts. It starts with him saying, "Yo, I want to see the outside world and see what the fuck is out there." To go from that to I've seen what the fuck is out here. Now I'm going to sacrifice my life and the life of all of these motherfuckers, racist motherfuckers that just feel like killing us for no reason because we are who we are. Just so I can protect my friends and they can be free out there.
Technically, he sacrificed the whole world because he don't know. He's
it was 80%.
Yeah, nigga,
you know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot of people.
They weren't all haters, nigga. They were like niggas that get stepped on. I didn't subscribe to that paper, nigga.
I felt bad, like the babies, like when they would show like the babies trying to like fucking save them, somebody.
Like nah, fucking babies too.
And then you see just a colossal just fucking crunch. But like that's the hard part about it is like he orchestrated this whole fucking genocide
drop a nuke
in order to save a select few people that he cared about. You know what I'm saying? Like he valued the lives of those people more than he valued any of those lives that he took. He said, I give a fuck about these people. And not just like I love them, but like so much that I'm going to fuck my own dreams of this outside world shit and being free. I'm going to be a slave to this thing so that's going to use me to accomplish this goal so that we have the best possible outcome and they free. Like that's some real ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even though I don't like it because I wanted Aaron to be free, I wanted him to live happily ever after. That's not realistic. He just committed genocide.
Once he became
you know what I'm
Titan, he was gonna die.
It's like if Hitler
was gonna die
had Titans. What. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think he did the best he could with what he had. I mean, like I do, but I don't know. I feel like because you missed out on like the best anime, but the best anime episodes like ever. Period. Or like
and then really there's the tragedy of him and Mikasa's love that never got to be, and all that other shit. But I mean, like the true core of it is how far will you go for like those that you care about? Like
the fight scenes were.
What does it mean to be free?
It's fire.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's something I took into my real life. You know what I'm saying? From watching that anime, like the idea of freedom, and like, thank God I don't have access to the fucking Founding Titan, because like if I did, I would have been done the rumbling. You know what I'm saying? Like when life is fucked up and you can't and you have a clear like enemy you can point to, but you can't do nothing about, it's like, damn, this is powerlessness. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like, fuck, if I had some Titans, you know what I'm saying? Like, never mind. I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but you know what I mean? Like, y'all know, cause y'all know me, you know what I mean? But yeah, anything else you want to wrap up with the whole move and before we begin with the show? Y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm happy to move too. It's nice out here.
Florida's too expensive.
And it's hot. Crackheads everywhere. Fucking crackheads everywhere. God damn it, yeah.
DeSantis be fucking up that state, yo.
That whole shit. I feel sorry for y'all niggas in Florida. It's crazy out there.
Mm-hmm.
Crackheads.
Talking about heat, yo. Like, y'all see that video of the dude that crashed? It was like a UPS driver crashed. He passed out on the wheel because it was too hot and he fainted.
I believe it.
And fucking
in Florida.
I don't know if it was in Florida or Texas, but it was like some hot ass fucking state. This poor man was out there fucking, I don't know if his AC was broke, but doing, you know what I mean, one of them like Amazon flex hours and fucking.
It was at Amazon?
No, it was but I'm saying like, comparing. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's fucking hot out there. We need AC. Thank God I just got mine fixed in my whip, like, cause I know I was driving without AC for like 2 years in Florida, and that shit was fucking hell.
Ain't that ironic that it takes us moving up north for you to fix your AC? Now you don't really need it like you did in Florida.
No, still. I mean, sure, I love it. Wintertime, and it's just like the circumstance of things. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to. I thought I'd be getting rid of the car. I thought, I'd be upgrading and all that shit, but life didn't pan out the way and you know what? It's cool. Like, everything happens for a reason. I'm grateful. I'm happy with what I got. Shit, I dumped money into the car to get it to where it's at right now. I'm gonna dump even more money into it later to make it even look more fucking fabulous. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah. Like, I almost turned gay for a second. Like, I was like,
shoot that rainbow.
But
have you seen that video on Facebook where it says the gay mechanic fixes your car and he goes vroom vroom. That's what it reminded me. I can imagine your car go vroom 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 vroom.
Yeah, it reminds me of this shit I had seen. It was like, or I heard it was it might have been the Joe Budden podcast where like it was this no, it wasn't on there. It was somewhere else. It was this like prank show where they had this dude go into like a feminist fucking like meeting or some shit, and then he gives like a speech about like how like women aren't equal, kind of like, and like
what's that?
But it was like he was like, "Would you want a woman mechanic?" he's like, "Be honest." He's like, if you pulled up to the auto shop and like a chick mechanic comes out, like, he's like, no, you're happy she got a job, but like you want your car to be fixed.
So you're happy you got a job.
Like, that's how it be like, though. And I do get that because, like, there's. Are you Army crawling back
You a bitch, fuck you, that was hard.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yo. I know it's called like a glimpse of her because I saw some pig shit go by on the camera. Oh man, that was funny.
But
speaking of unexpected, surprising shit, Kendrick is going to be hosting the Super Bowl this year in New Orleans. I did do some research, and apparently it's not like uncommon for the person that's like performing to not be necessarily from the area they're performing.
It's not just not uncommon; it's very common. Like the artist from the hometown shit has only happened once, and that was L.A. for when they did Dr. Dre.
Yeah,
and, you know,
I think it's happened like maybe 2 or 3 times, but it's still like compared to how many Super Bowls there are.
Yeah,
it's not that common at all.
No,
but people are pretty butthurt about it. I don't know.
I don't think that many people were. I feel like that.
Minaj was.
Yeah, she definitely was.
Lil Wayne actually.
She was dropping the N-word with a hard R on Twitter. I was like, damn girl, you like, all right.
Lil Wayne was like said he was hurt by it.
Yeah,
I understand, but I also have like no offense to Lil Wayne because he's like one of the greatest to ever do it, and he has all my respect in the world. But I still feel like he doesn't perform that great, or I've not seen him perform that great in the shows that he has.
He's not. He don't look fucking healthy
as of late. Yeah, like I don't know.
Like he looked kind of like. Oh fuck! I can't. I probably shouldn't say all that. But I mean, all right, my bad, Lil Wayne. I love you, mom. I love you, dog. But like, you look like not the healthiest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you look like you know what I'm saying? Like,
I just mean performance-wise, based on what I've seen recently with him, like performing at WrestleMania, it wasn't like really that good. You know, that's what people were saying, and they're like, you want to perform at a Super Bowl and like host, and those people that perform, they don't even get paid. Like it's endorsement shit. Somebody pays for the, you know, the setup and all that, but they just perform. So
yeah, but I mean, it's like, for example, right? The Super Bowl, it's the biggest event of the year. It's going to have the most amount of eyes on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they're going to want to do something fucking crazy. Like we've seen some legendary performances at the Super Bowl. I mean, fucking, whether it's Prince, fucking Beyonce, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, we've had some classic ones, right? So, one, you run the risk of putting like a fucking, someone who is known, like, admittedly, a drug user, fucking sipping, you know, on his cup, you know what I mean? Like, who, while he may not be doing it, maybe he's recovering and stop fucking with that shit, but may not be the healthiest to even be out there doing all the crazy running around, jumping and shit. Like we know Kendrick. We've seen Kendrick perform, and that dude fucking, he lets it go out there on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's very energetic. He's very like high octane fucking. And he matches the energy of what they're trying to present, whether it was the previous Super Bowl performance that he did, or any of like some of the BET awards or hip hop awards that I've seen, like where he's performed at. He's fucking spazzed. Like, this is what he fucking does, and like he's coming off a fucking great year. Like,
yeah.
And what the sad part is, right? Like, even if, for example, right, we take a look at Lil Wayne as a legend, and which he is, right? Then not to take away from him. And I've seen a lot of people talking about how like Lil Wayne ain't got the hits to be at a Super Bowl. I don't think that's fucking true.
Yeah, that's not true at all.
I think he has a lot of fucking great songs that he could, you know, he could definitely find 13 minutes to perform in there, right? 13, 15 minutes. I think part of the problem is the fact that I don't think anyone attached to fucking Drake can perform at the goddamn Super Bowl. Like, and whether anyone looks like that, Drake is still signed to fucking Lil Wayne at Young Money. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think the reason Nicki Minaj is pissed is because she wanted Lil Wayne to get the Super Bowl so that he could do a Young Money little reunion and she could fucking have a little Super Bowl moment and shit. And I'm sorry, you're not going to get that, but Not Like Us is fucking hard right now.
Yeah, I mean,
like, wop, 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 wop. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, but like when we hear wop, wop, wop at the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? Like, calling Drake a pedophile over some wings at the Super Bowl is going to be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if they was our wings, it was even better. Like, but fucking. It's just like nothing Drake has dropped this year, or fucking Lil Wayne for the matter.
Kendrick might bring out Lil Wayne for the Super Bowl, but I don't know if Lil Wayne will be able to go out. I don't know if he can go out with Kendrick.
I don't think he would want to. Like, I feel like his ego and pride would be like.
They did the Mona Lisa song together. It was fire, and that was in Carter 5.
But imagine, like, if you just got shunned from the performance and and chose someone else, like, now that person's gonna give you like oh yeah, go ahead, I'll come bring you out. Like, nah, you wanted your moment.
I mean, it's still a Wayne song. Like, I mean, people did want,
and that song is not good enough. And also not corporate friendly enough to perform at the Super Bowl, realistically. But which is part of the problem with Wayne's music is that it's not corporate friendly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is white people at the Super Bowl.
Kendrick can tell this motherfucker to be humble and sit down.
Yeah,
definitely is coming. I know he's gonna play humble. And I know he's gonna do Not Like Us for sure, but definitely humble.
A minor at like the 5-yard line. Like it's just gonna hit
with the HBCU trumpets and shit, the fucking drums.
And they're all going to be black. Like, not one fucking mixed, like, Jewish guy in there. Like, fucking all black, fucking just, like, Nick Cannon on fucking drumline, fucking, while Kendrick Lamar fucking repels from the fucking ceiling like Batman, fucking here to save Gotham from all the pedophiles.
Maybe they probably have a dude dressed up as a pedophile just running and chasing that nigga with a bat, like whop 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 whop. I was fucking gonna cry.
I can't fucking wait. And like the greatest part of it, right? To me, this is the fucking the French kiss on the, you know what I'm saying, cherry on the pie, is like the Super Bowl is gonna be in Black History during Black History Month. Mm-hmm. So Kendrick coming off this fucking crazy, like, historical beef that's going to be part of hip hop legacy forever. You know what I'm saying? Will now get to perform at the fucking Super Bowl on Black History Month after having defeated his half black, half Jewish counterpart. Like, like, if this ain't pro-black, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is like,
so there's no round
Juneteenth. Like, this is like the when the black people beat the white people up at the Mississippi boat brawl or whatever, the Alabama boat brawl or whatever, when it came out with the folding chair and fucking just whammed the grandma over the head with it. Like, take that, you old cracker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta beat racism back in. You know what I mean? But that's what Kendrick's gonna be it's gonna be Black History. Like, Kendrick shitting on Drake, like, years from now. Like, it's going to be something like that we're going to look back at and be like, that was a fucking moment. Like, and it's crazy I'm glad I'm here, yo. And the reason I say that is not to down this a little bit, but we got to say this. Rest in peace to Fat Man Scoop and Rich Homie Quan. Tragically, they've passed away recently, and, they were pretty young. Rich Homie Quan, 34. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he not that old. Fat Man Scoop was like in his 50s, I want to say.
Mm-hmm. Something like that. He had a heart attack.
Yeah, and died on stage, which is, I mean, there's the whole, like, getting to die doing what you love thing, but there's also, like, like, I want to die in my sleep, kind of. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to die and people just start pulling their phones out. You know what I mean?
Like, I don't think he's breathing.
Give me some privacy.
Like, all right.
Like, which, that's a question. How would you, like, list ways you would not want to be found dead?
Taking a shit.
That's one of them for me. Especially if, like, it was a stinker. Like, I don't want them to judge.
You're going to be the stinker anyways. So, like,
damn.
Definitely not taking a shit. Not taking a shit. And, like, I don't know what else would be really bad. I don't know.
Getting my head eaten by a fucking shark in the Jamaica.
Getting eaten.
That 16-year-old kid, remember I was telling you about that 16-year-old kid that got decapitated by a shark in Jamaica? Yeah. Like, that fucking would suck. You know what I mean? Like,
he was young too, huh?
Yeah, 16. Like,
some people said he was ahead of his curve.
Oh, yeah. It's still fresh.
Too soon. We can always count on you, though.
That part.
Speaking of calling it in early, the shooter in the shooter in Florida, the Lake High School shooting.
Was it in Florida?
I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was Apache. Who else names their shit after Indians after they take it over? Appalachian High School. I thought it was Florida, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. I thought it was Florida.
I thought it was Georgia. But
oh, you're right. It's Georgia. The Appalachian High School, because it's right next to Florida. They also take over Indian shit and rename it Indian shit, but there's no Indians there. It's confusing as fuck. How you have Seminole County?
Not one Indian.
Not one motherfucking Indian.
Not even like the niggas with dots.
In the casinos, bro. They're in the casinos.
I remember
Opalaka. Like, what the fuck? Ain't no Indians. Just bad black people. Opalaka.
And this is racist. I know. Forgive me, guys. But like when I went to 7-Eleven and I didn't find any Indians, I was surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when I went to Florida.
They're not all in.
No, I know. I know they have other jobs like doctors and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying I've seen a lot of Indians at 7-Elevens. But that's a whole nother point that I'm trying to make. Fucking
now, if you said Dunkin' Donuts, I'd be like, all right.
I've never seen one Indian at Dunkin' Donuts.
What?
That's not a stereotype I've ever heard of.
Have you been there, Dunkin' Donuts?
What? I haven't been inside, no.
The people in there are, like, the majority of them are, like, Nepalese. So, like, not, like, exactly that Indian that you think of referencing, I think. But they're Indian. They identify as Indian.
They trans
and Asians. Asian Indians.
But anyway, I remember my shock when I want to say it might have been like my first week in Florida. I had gone to like a 7-Eleven, and it was a white woman. It was this old white woman, and she was nodding off on some fentanyl. Like, just like I was standing there for like a good minute, and she was just like,
"Put the money on the counter and pull your dick out."
I thought she was gonna like fall over. But like that bitch had like the best balance, high as fuck. Like it was just like teetering off like like a goddamn toddler. And then I was just like, "Bitch, you are at work." I am not one to judge because I smoke weed on lunch.
Now give me a carton of cigarettes before I tell your ass you fall asleep over here.
But bitch, you are unresponsive. Like,
I took a picture of you. I will send it to your pals. Now slap it in, folks.
But that shit was crazy, yo. Like, Florida just needs some Indians.
Yeah, Florida needs
get rid of the fucking junkies. Like
something. I don't know what. I think it's payback from the Indians you took the land from. I do. I truly do. I think you're like, oh, you can take our shit. You can name it yours, but it's gonna fall into the water.
Though. You know what I mean? Like they're not Indians.
What do you mean?
Native Americans.
It's a term. Yeah, that's what we call them. But you know, they called them Indians when they landed here. That was the racist term they used. It's not my fault. I didn't name them that shit. I'm just saying, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. In the timeline that we're referencing, there was no such thing as Native Americans. They were all Indians if they were brown, and they walked around with loincloths.
Well, that's because they were Native.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But they didn't have that namesake back then.
No, of course not.
The white man was calling them Indians, and I'm just referencing what they were calling them at the time. So those niggas, the Indians, are getting their revenge on the white man in the current time, even though we reference them as Native Americans.
I mean, they could have gotten better revenge than putting junkies at 7-Elevens, but
I don't know. That's pretty hilarious to me. If I was like the previous ancestors, and I was like, quick death, or we will rock them out with fentanyl and drugs, they will have generations of failure.
Yo, that's a good point though. Like, well, not a good point, but it made me think about something. Like, I wonder, like, what, like, all the ancestors of like all those junkies be thinking, like, or even like my ancestors, do my ancestors watch like all the time? Like, do they see like everything?
Is it like a TV show? Can they rewind, fast forward your shit?
I don't know, but I know that I don't want grandma judging over like what I watch during porn. You know what I'm saying? Like if she saw my, she'd be like, "You filthy!" Like
maybe they have like content filters for filth. So like when you do something nasty, it's just like fucking
like guys,
this guy's like, nah, Like you can't stream. That's like the God filter right there. Like you just get it's like a sin filter basically. It's like you just light the fuck up. Turn into a big ass bright cube.
Not just that, but like I can only imagine like my ancestors like especially since I'm Puerto Rican, there's mad Native Americans in Puerto Rican, all that shit. So I probably have like mad Native Americans in my blood or whatever. Like they were probably like off conquering, you know what I'm saying? Like taking scalps and shit. And like I'm over here like depressed.
Run your hair, bitch. Bleed,
like,
nigga, bleed.
Like,
Wait this shit later, nigga. Let's get this video right here.
You got PTSD, nigga? What the fuck is that? Like,
but they probably also only lived like to 35 or so because like life was different then.
Yeah, no, definitely. I just know like I probably like put my ancestors to shame though. Like they like if they're watching, like they're probably like, all right, man.
If their goal
this nigga's potting right now.
If their goal was to get the generation an easier life, then mission accomplished, right? But if they wanted it to be like just as hard and have the same traditions,
jokes on you, bitch.
Sorry for you. But I think that out of the income, like who had it better? I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. Some people hold more value in that kind of stuff. And then some people are like, no, like.
I mean, I would hold a lot more value. Like if right now, if
we didn't have like electricity.
I mean, like right now, if shit were to go down, I don't know how to fucking farm. I don't know how to fucking hunt. I don't know how to fish. I don't know how to do all this shit that those people.
But it's not like you're like trying to learn how to do that shit.
Like I am a berry picker. Right? Let me ask you to do shit.
I'm just saying that like it did. You be like one of them niggas back in the day that be like, I'm not doing that shit. You want to know where? Fuck that.
I gather only.
Fish. I don't eat fish.
And berries. I don't know nothing.
I be playing in the VR. Fishing in the VR.
Would you go fish?
No, absolutely not.
See, you see what I'm saying? Like it didn't matter.
You don't even want to do it.
You can learn it. It's not hard.
Besides the point, it's not no here or there.
You said traditional values is important in keeping them. But I ain't fucking fishing, nigga. Fuck that shit. Like, what do you mean?
Traditional, time.
Nah.
Shit like that. Men did women did the gathering.
You don't know how to pick berries?
Huh?
It's 2024, Kayla. You gotta stop gathering. Like, y'all got equality now, all right? Like, y'all wanted equal pay and shit, so get the fucking fish. Get it right.
It's important though to know. I think it's important to know these things and how to do things. Just like it's important to know that your kid is a serial killer, and if you call it a tip early, like it doesn't excuse the fact that you left your kid with a fucking semi-automatic rifle. Actually bought it for him, and then showed him.
Well, the dad's getting charged now. The mom might get charged now.
I mean, she called it in. Apparently, that was the the topic of the next topic.
Well, it's just like that. For example, right? If you know your kid's about to do like a mass shooting, like why didn't you stop them? Like if we're like having breakfast, right? And you're about to go to school, like your kid's about to go to school, and they're just like, yeah, I can't fucking wait to shoot these niggas up. Like, what?
My thing
is throws his gun over his back.
Like, is it more expensive to buy like a gun safe or have a bunch of kids die? Like, I feel like they're gonna just put the gun away. Take the ammo or something, nigga. Like, something you can't just leave.
Or, I mean, like, even if, for example, he shoots you and, like, you die, you know what I'm saying? At least, like, take the fucking bullet so them little kids don't got to. Like, you're the one that raised this fucked up ass little individual that's about to go slaughter a bunch of kids like it's fucking Call of Duty. Like, no. Nah.
Calling in like you left your wallet and lost and found and shit. Like, well, I think he's coming in like an hour. I don't know, like
it's gonna be a problem.
Does he live with he lives with me. I don't know where this kid went, man. Like how is he get I don't know. Like
it really just blows my mind. Like, and I honestly like I don't wanna, get too judgmental, you know what I mean? Because I love guns and I love shooting them. Excuse me. This is America. My bad, I've been burping a lot. That Coke is hitting. Fucking this is not a sponsorship brand ad because they're not paying us. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in fact, we're not even gonna show the label. You know what I mean? But these kids, right? Like, they're having access to fucking AR-15s. Like, that's fucking crazy to me. Like, I'm not like one to be like, all right, ban ARs and all that shit. But I'm also like not one to say give them to fucking high schoolers either. Like, these are weapons that are used in war to fucking, kill like a lot of people efficiently. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the fact that like high schoolers are just a 14-year-old, not even like a fucking like a senior, or, somebody that's probably been out there practicing, had a couple years under his belt.
And they also said like there's no law like restricting him from getting it. So there's a catch. Like they charged the dad, but there's no. I guess in Georgia it's not illegal to have a long rifle at the age that the kid was when they bought it.
But that's what I'm saying is like
or when he used it or whatever.
You should be able to specify like, okay, you can have a long rifle, but you can't have a military grade assault rifle.
I mean, they're all
capable
technically classified that way. If they're a semi-automatic rifle, it doesn't differentiate. Like you can't go get a 50 cal. I don't think you can get like a 50 cal machine gun. You can't do that, and that's definitely a a military weapon. But an AR-15, there's a bunch of long rifles that are semi-automatic that like are accessible to everybody, and they could also be considered military spec just by changing the ammunition type.
Well, I mean, of course, I get that, but what I'm saying is like it just should not be so readily available to. The
parents should go to jail. Like, what definitely. They did was right. I feel like the dad went to jail. He should get the same amount of time, if not more, than the kid. The kid's a fucking kid. Like, but at the same time, it's fucked up if the law is like, hey, you can give the gun to a kid 13 and up, for instance, and it's in Georgia, it's like, this is the way you're allowed to. So you just said I could do this. He had it, and he owns the weapon. I bought it for him. Everybody knows, and then he uses it all fucked up and kills kids, and now it's my fault. How the fuck is it my fault if it's legal?
It's murky waters, right? And what's even murkier is that the FBI or the CIA, the FBI, they were notified previously about this individual.
Yeah,
this kid was last year talking shit about wanting to shoot up the school. So it's like all the check marks are there for like how you could have prevented this, like, and it just didn't happen that way. And it's kind of like the Uvalde thing all over again, or Sandy Hook, or all these countless of tragedies that we've seen throughout the years. Like they're just so easily preventable that like it's just like how are we not preventing this? How desensitized are we to kids killing each other? Because before, we were just slowly getting desensitized to murder, adults killing each other, but now it's kids killing kids.
And it sucks as like on the parent side of it. Like before, what you had to be, warning your kids about is, hey, make sure you look both ways before crossing the street. Hey, don't get into, if they're walking to school, hey, don't get into strangers' cars. Now you got to literally tell your kids, ask them if their teachers are going over protocols on if, God forbid, something like this happens, how you're going to be safe, how you're going to get out. And this is supposed to be, other than their home, that's supposed to be their second safest place to be. And if it's not, even like today, and I got an email in regards to the township, someone saying that they were going to blow up the school. I'm like, exactly, not particularly, Isaiah's school, but in the session, and it's like, that's crazy to have to sit here and have this discussion with my son and be like, hey, make sure that you're being aware of like what's going on in the classroom. If you feel something's weird, the teacher tells you to hide, you hide. Like to have these conversations with my son, who's fucking not even 9 years old yet.
And not even just that, but like, for example, like the people who did just experience this shooting at their school, like, what do you tell those kids to get them to go back to school?
You don't.
Like to make them feel safe, make them feel like something like that would never happen to them.
Here's a strap.
You know what I mean? Like,
you don't, because like if that's supposed to be the safest place after your home, the place that there is nothing that you're gonna say to these kids that are gonna want to. These kids are gonna want to go back to school. They don't. Isaiah doesn't like going to school as is. He fights stuff every morning. I couldn't imagine him going through a trauma like that. That nigga not gonna want to know.
Yeah. Like, here's your new computer. This is where you shall attend
pretty
school.
Much, and that sucks because like that stunts any social growth that they could have in school. It's not the same. Even me, like right now, I'm going on to school online, and it's like you have to be disciplined. What kid at that age is going to be disciplined enough to do the work? Like it's just it's. But then it puts like in my head, like I'm curious, not to excuse what the kid did, but I'm curious what pushed him to do something like that. Is it something going on at home? Is it something that
I mean,
bullying, like not to excuse it because there's no excuse.
No. There's definitely some like mental health kind of issues. Yeah. Well, but I'm saying any 14-year-old that decides to like murder like a shitload of classmates and teachers, there's some mental health, some imbalances in the brain. You know what I mean? It's fucked up because I feel like you should spot them shits early on. Like as a parent. Like for example, you remember when we let Isaiah play Grand Theft Auto, right? Yeah. Because we wanted some toxic masculinity in his life, whatever. Well, whatever. That's why I let him play. But I remember when he would start saying some weird shit, and I'd be like, "Hold up, pause. Like, we need to re-examine this. Yeah, like, should you still have it? If this is the way you're starting to think, or we should definitely like put a pin on it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like here, and it's just like so when these kids like exhibit these behaviors, and they're sitting there saying shit like, "Oh, we want to shoot up the school," and fucking like, why is the AR-15 then the Christmas present? You know what I mean? Yeah, like that. Like that's the last kid that like.
Especially if you said like the FBI had already gotten calls from the parents must have known.
But the FBI knew too. They told them. You're not. They're like, hey, he bought him a gun for Christmas. But it's
like it's easier for a parent, someone who's constantly, and even sometimes, there's red flags that you miss, but like for the most part, you should know when your kid is off, when something's not right, when you should notice. I can tell when Isaiah's sick. I can tell when he's mad. I can tell when he's happy. Those are mood swings that you're gonna know. And if you're
sneaky,
So if
maybe they do know, but they just think like their kid, like everybody else, would like, oh, my kid will never do it. My kid will never do it. I mean, you don't know.
My son ain't gonna tell me at that age, I want to kill these kids, and I'm gonna say here, that's good. Fuck no.
I didn't say that part was good. I just feel like everybody doesn't want to believe that their kid, like, your kid can say some crazy shit. You don't want to believe your kid's going to do anything crazy. You want to believe that. You don't want to, like, throw them, lock them up, throw away.
Yeah, but nah.
But you don't know. You don't know.
Ain't no way, nigga.
No, you know.
Exactly.
She knew when she called me that phone call. Here, this nigga
these motherfuckers are going to die tonight. Like, okay, I think I might need to call somebody today. I don't know about the other days, but today I need to call because he said some off shit. Yeah,
I am not going to jail with you, little nigga.
I just wanted to let y'all know that my son may or may not try to shoot y'all niggas up today in about an hour, so I can't really tell.
He said 10:30-ish.
He said he wanted to get a snack at the grocery store before he went into school, so I don't know how long that'll take. Sometimes the line's long in the morning. Get a bacon, egg, and cheese in a roll. It'll be like 8 people there, so he might be there a little bit later.
A little bacon cheese before you. A little slaughter.
Slaughter, murder.
First person shooter mode. No Drake or J. Cole. But that's another thing we missed. I mean, like that's fucking to switch topics a little and we get out the darkness. Like that's fucking hilarious. Like now looking back at it, like Drake, and J. Cole. This whole song that kickstarted this fucking beef. They're sitting there talking shit like, oh yeah, we as big as the Super Bowl, me and Drizzy as big as the Super Bowl. And the dude that they shitted on in the song is the guy that's now headlining the fucking Super Bowl. Like the twisted irony of life sometimes, like it's fucking beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, and whop, 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 whop. Like it's gonna hit hard, dog. Like it's gonna hit hard. You're like, and I'm sure Drake is gonna be like frazzled, like when he.
Oh, I would pay to be a frazzled.
Like it's like remember when he was at that Mike Rubin party and those pictures came out and he was just looking fucking like 50. He looked like his dad for a second. Like, it's going to be like that. It's going to be this him surrounded by a bunch of young 18-year-olds. They're legal, Drake. I'll give you credit. Like, and fuck, he's going to be surrounded by some young 18-year-olds just looking down as fuck over some wings while wop, wop, wop gets blasted at the 5-yard line. Like, it's going to be fucking great. And like, I can't wait till February. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I hope it rolls out with the new album. You know what I'm saying? And like, especially, I want to hear that song, that Broccoli song, whatever, you know what I'm talking about? Fucking,
Reincarnated.
Yeah.
I think that's the name of the song.
Yeah, definitely not Broccoli, but yeah, but I remember the broccoli part.
I remember it was a good part.
But, I'm waiting for hopefully that shit drops as like the single for the new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we get to the Super Bowl. Cause I mean, like, Kendrick has made it a fucking hell of a year. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this year has been a memorable year in hip hop. I don't remember the last time we've been this excited to just talk about beefs in hip hop, who's dropping what, who said what, like the amount of monetization that people like, the Kendrick effect that he had on content creators, where their shit went up, even like the businesses where, you know, he would show the place where Drake would go, you know, the Asian spot in Canada, in Toronto. He pulled up there, and then all of a sudden now their business is booming. The spot in LA and I forget what the other spot from the Not Like Us music video, their shit starts booming. It's like, that's why this guy is winning this battle. It's like, look how positively he's affecting the culture. Like, that's what Drake's neglecting to look at, all these things. Yeah. Like, all the stories that we're hearing about Drake is Drake fucking over the wrong nigga's girl, or, you know, Drake trying to holler at girls that he shouldn't be hollering at, or, you know what I mean? Like just Drake doing grimy shit. But it's like, when you hear the stories of that, like Drake having a positive influence on, you know, just a local restaurant, some dude who's working a 9-to-5, trying to fucking make it out, and here comes fucking Drake blessing him.
Drake!
Yeah.
Coming through and fucking this girl.
Or his daughter. You know what I mean? Like, it's
allegedly.
It's fucking Drake. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not only does Drake deserve this thorough ass whooping,
absolutely,
but it kind of like it put like it's kind of like to give an example to the other evildoers. Like, for example, like these Illuminati niggas, right? They get in, if they're like, oh, we can do whatever we want, like Epstein, and you know, we could just carry on these deeds in the darkness, and no one will ever see it, and this will never be exposed to light. And now here's a fucking light bearer just holding fucking, you know, putting your shit out on blast and being like, yo, this is who you are. Like, you need to address that. You need to fix that. Like,
speaking of putting people on blast, Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj put her on blast, apparently. So, no.
I think that Ice Spice shit was about her being all demonic at church.
Oh, my bad. It was supposed to be, Illuminati.
Well, I fucking called it. Y'all
called it. I said it earlier.
No,
the Illuminati.
Y'all weren't privy to this, but like I talked about this on Spaces when the Super Bowl happened last year, and she came out with Taylor Swift, and they were doing like the fucking signs, and fucking she had like the upside down cross, and fucking the Balenciaga shit. I was like, yo, she's playing into this game. She's, you know, she's saying, hey, I'm down. I'll join the club. And then, you know, the thing is, right, like with artists, they love to deny it. They'll be like, oh no, y'all tripping. This ain't that. Blah 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 blah. But there's certain things that they can't hide, like instinctive reactions, right? And this is what I think is one of them. Ice Spice took her little ass to go see this guy, you know, like started praying, you know what I'm saying? Like, and when he started talking about Jesus, that shit sent like ripples into her body, and them Illuminati demons start feeling that shit, and she was like, "Oh shit!" Like, started like, you know what I mean, acting a little funny. Then she started like laughing after the dude. You know what I mean, like,
There a video?
yeah, there's a video of it, like her just looking mad fucking weird, like, and it's just like that shit is not a game, like, and people like they think it is, like they think you can, and she might have been one of those people that think I could just play along with it, but I'm not really gonna do this shit. I'm not really part of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, and I only know a little bit about how it works. I don't know much. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the only reason I know is because I tried to join the motherfucking Illuminati. Like, I remember last year when I was going through my struggle, and I was, you remember that, Caleb?
I remember.
Like, that was, you know what I mean? And in that moment of desperation, you know what I'm saying? Like, the moment was like, I don't want to say too much, but like, I folded on certain things that I wouldn't have normally done. Now that sounds gay. And then, like, I gotta clean this up now, because with these Diddy parties, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I got worked over real good by them niggas. Wait a minute.
the cheeks were clapped. Nah, but nah, not definitely not.
Mm-hmm. Pause. Rewind.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, that for like certain initiations and shit, like to try to get you to see like if you were like with it, like they'd be like, "Yo, do certain hand gestures. Send me a picture of you doing this. Or,
suck this goat's dick on camera."
No. All right.
I was like,
We'll give you $1 million.
Nope. But
we'll only share it with our friends.
That's fucking no goat dick. That's like fucking.
We'll give you a free change there.
It's like that video of that dude.
It's a free cheese.
From jail.
It's a free goat cheese.
Where he's like, when I'm in jail, I just go into like somebody's room. I slide him a knife and I say, "Fight with your ass, boy." And it's just like, yo, like,
fight for your ass, boy.
Can you imagine like a motherfucker being so goddamn brave that they give you a knife to fight back? Like, he could have just came in there and just held the knife to your throat and said, "Give me them cheeks." But he said, "No, I want you to fight. I want you to resist.
I like to fight.
Like, I'm gonna stab you up, and while you laying there bleeding, I'm gonna fuck you.
I'm gonna let you try to get me first.
Make sweet love to you,
and I'm gonna get it back from you, and I'm gonna get you, and I'm gonna get you. Yeah,
like that's terrifying. Like, if there was ever a video that said, "Don't go to jail," like that was it. Scared straight.
You were in jail. You got beat by a bag of socks.
No pun intended.
A bag of soap in a sock. Like, they just sock soaked you like a goddamn. Like,
I'll take that over getting shanked.
You wake up and you just breathe out the side of your head.
Beat me with all the soaps. Like, I'll take all the soaps.
You breathe out the side of your head, but you smell like fresh and shit. But your booty holes is all torn up,
untouched. Certain sacrifices gotta be made.
Nah,
but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mystery X up in there.
Like, it's honestly, yo, like at that point, it's either gonna be suicide or I'm gonna give it all I got. Like, I'm gonna lose, but I'm gonna know I lost fighting. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yo, what if we found out that all the celebrities, like, once they find out the truth, then they're like ascended to a different like dimension, and they leave behind their little like clone things that we like think are the celebrities, but it's not actually them.
It's just like aliens puppeting them.
Yeah, they're just like puppeteering. They control, and then they're just secretly like eating us and shit on low. We're like worshiping these celebrities and buying all their shit. Yeah. But like Rihanna done left a long time ago. Tupac did left. Like, when they die, they just like go to this other dimension, like, and they leave the little puppeteers behind.
It'd be crazy if like they did that sort of, but like instead of like them dying, like they had like Tupac like doing like a fucking a halftime performance for like the Alien Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Eastside Galaxy.
Like, you ain't gonna believe the shit we got in 2025. We got Tupac coming back. Like, that shit would be crazy. But nah, like, don't go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, don't.
It's just,
and don't do Illuminati shit. It's weird.
Ain't nothing gay. I mean, ain't nothing scarier than a buff gay guy. Like, but the nigga of well, my bad, but white chicks, fucking Terry Crews. Like, if Terry Crews just like kicked in the door like the fucking Kool-Aid man and just tossed you a knife, and was like, I'm gonna take these cheeks. Like, I'm gonna be shook. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you're gonna do a little titty dance and then like take the cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my bad. What were we saying?
I was gonna say, speaking of buff dudes getting caught on camera, or not caught on camera, shit and sharp. This whole situation.
Yeah.
Pretty
that
bad.
Shit's crazy.
That's some grandpa shit, though. Like, I'll say that. That's some like
that just seems so stupid. Like, oh,
it's kind of stupid. Like, I didn't know I was live. Like, I never like in my lifetime, I've never been like, let me go take a shit. Oh shit, I'm on live. Like, you know, like
I've never been on my phone while I was fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just been like,
why are you on? I guess he's on Instagram, right? He's on Instagram. He's like looking and
he was hitting hearts while he was getting them guns. Like,
said,
oh shit, him live.
Oh, I'm live now. I'm live now.
So you think it's a hoax?
I don't know, man. Like, so there's rumors, right, that, and this is just, you know, internet fucking niggas, alleging shit. Yeah, speculation. But that this was just like a way for him to kind of like hide, like, cause like people have been like throwing the whole gay shit on him for like a minute now. So like to a way to be like, nah, nigga, I ain't gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, y'all heard me beating them cheeks. So like, I've heard that theory. I don't think that's that. I just think, you know what I mean? Like, it was a genuine fuck up. Like, and fuck. I mean, I just don't get how it could happen, how it happened. But I think he generally just fucked up and just accidentally, you know, broadcasted his.
Been like about to get onto a live and accidentally just left it, right?
No, because he doesn't get on live. This is his first live.
Don't you have to have a certain amount of people to have like a live? Is that TikTok? You have to have a following.
He got out like 1,000 people.
IG, and he has his thousands, millions of followers. He got plenty of people. Yeah. And if they would have heard that, people would have heard that shit, they'd have been tagging people and people would have been joining in. But, you know, like, how would you feel if your sex game was broadcasted to the public?
Awful.
Yeah, but like, would you feel confident? Like if like the world like just like caught like I mean, I'm based off the topic. Oh yeah, I'm crushing some guts. Like
I'm crushing some guts.
Romantic? What the fuck do I look like? them Florida hoes done beat the shit out the romance out of me.
Dang.
Like,
I'm talking about you know who you are.
Damn.
That bitch is getting the Voldemort treatment. We don't even name that hoe in this house. But
You talking about?
bitch.
She shall not be named.
I didn't say hello.
I didn't get the
Nothing.
I didn't get the last topic because I guess it was like a rude ass little girl.
Yeah, it's just a video.
Oh,
I was just going to have us listen to it and then, I mean, what y'all thoughts were about this, you know, interaction on like essentially, right? This little girl, she was annoyed by this old guy at Walmart or some shit, like in the aisle, moving too slow. He was like on one of them like little cart things. So I guess like she called them, said something like, you know, you slow as fuck or some shit. And you know what I mean? Like something disrespectful to him and like flipped him off. So he told her she was rude. Then the mom got upset for him saying that she's rude. Like, and it's just like, oh, you don't need to talk to my daughter like that. And, well, you are in the way. And he's like, yeah, I'm old. Like, I'm in a fucking motorized like chair. Like, yes, bitch, I'm in the way. I'm sorry. I'm handicapped.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was just like, it made me feel like so horrible for this old guy this old guy could be a racist old white guy for all I fucking know. But it's like, there's just a certain respect you're supposed to have for your elders. And like to see just this, not only just a child, but it being antagonized by the mother. Like the apple didn't fall too far from the tree. And it's like you see it progress and progress through these generations. And then we have these school shootings. And then we're still wondering, like, well, what's going on? What's going on? It's like, because these
Parents
bitches
are a piece of shit.
Yeah.
See it all the time. You see it in society. I drive home and I see these fucking bullshit ass signs that says 25 miles an hour. Watch children. And I'm like, bitch, why the fuck are your kids in the goddamn road? We didn't watch children. We didn't watch them. We run them motherfuckers over. They shouldn't be in the road. It doesn't even make any sense. Like, why are your kids in the street? And why do you feel like lowering the speed limit and putting a sign that says watch the kids makes you not a shitty fucking parent for letting your kids play in the fucking street where cars are coming out? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I don't get that. And like, they always do it in like these nice neighborhoods. Like, oh, well, you know, there's so many children over here. You gotta be careful. Like, no, your kid shouldn't be in the fucking road. You're a horrible parent.
Yeah, don't play kickball where I'm doing like
where there's a main road.
At.
Like it's apparent where there's areas where there are kids. Like, you're supposed to go slower, but in a main road, like, don't slow the main road down because you have money because your kids live there and you're a shitty parent.
Don't fuck up my car. I literally just fixed it. All right, like I just put a new coater intake and did all this shit. I'm not trying to get little kid blood under my fucking seats. But no, I'm just saying, like, be careful. Like, keep your kids off the fucking roads and shit. You know what I mean? Like, actually fucking parent them. Like, you can't like parent them.
About our neighbors, guys. We're not talking about our neighbors.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, why are the neighbors catching a stray? Anyways, again, clearly the move has been great for us, but entitled parking and shit. But who else? But inside jokes, you know, no, we got no time for that on the pod. But yeah, I think that was pretty much it. So yeah, y'all gotta parent your kids out there.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that the mom just stood there as his child is flipping off an old person and
yeah, telling that they in the way. Like, oh my god, like I wish I said would, or if I had a kid, I wish that motherfucker would. Like, it's just like how can you be so inhumane? You know what I'm saying? Like I still remember to this day, yo, like this one day I was over click edit. I was in this one spot at McDonald's, right? And I remember I was sitting in the parking lot chilling. No, I was sitting in the drive-thru, my bad. And as I was sitting in the drive-thru waiting for my food, I see this old guy get out the car and he just like fucking hobbled. I mean, like, it looked like the most painful walk. Like it looked like it was going like he was Moses walking through the desert, just trying to get to that McDonald's, fucking like. And I was just like, oh my god, I don't want to ever get old. Like, if that's what getting old looks like I remember like tears was coming down my eyes and shit. I was like really felt bad for this old man because I was just like, you know, you live life. Everything is like for example, like when you're young, you're so full of life, so full of mobility, so many things you can do, and you can walk, you can run, you can fly, drive, blah, blah. To be reduced to that, like, that's not how I want to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It just it fucks me up. But to get it on a positive note and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because we not.
You just said don't get old.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, brought up this sad story about this old man and shit. But I don't know. I know I did, but now I'm trying to turn course. Fucking, let me steer my ship. But, yeah, like the Baltimore period. My bad. Too soon.
Too soon. Too soon.
But yeah,
under the water like the.
I'm glad we're here. I'm glad episode 1 where we're gonna keep striving to create the best content possible for you guys. I'm gonna strive to look good. Look, shit, you see me doing things. Yeah, I mean, see me doing things.
That little right
don't
there.
hey, edit. Hey, don't be exposing me.
That's
like
that little right there.
that's not what that look. I am depressed underneath all this.
I'm so glad I'm all this money.
I'm so sad.
Why want to shave with the bills?
Fuck you guys. But yeah, you know what I mean. I try to find a good segue out of that. For the VA comes knocking.
Watch your motherfucking kids. Watch your kids, goddammit.
But yeah, man, like
hide your guns. Watch your kids. Fuck Joe Biden. I don't know. I just threw it in there. We just call it straight.
Hide your cats, I guess. From the Haitians.
Hide your cats.
Fucking and then I'm not saying this to be racist either, because I know y'all do voodoo, so please do not do any voodoo.
Yeah, I'm good off all that.
Like I am not trying to disrespect the Haitian community, but y'all tripping though, because like if y'all gonna eat cats and shit or use them for witchcraft, like make sure like they don't got like name tags on them.
Or
like,
at least get a main cat with a main like dude cat, and like when they have kids, sacrifice those.
I'm saying though, there's stray cats out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you're going into your neighbor's backyard and picking up Ruby, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's fucked up.
That's fucked up, dog. Like, and you
didn't even pay for the buffet.
You need to get deported. Like, we don't come to America for that. All right, like, but
it's not that much freedom, nigga. You can't just be stealing cats and eating them. That's not.
It's not even about the freedom, nigga. This is like, we do it big in here. We live better than that. All right. Otherwise, we'd be in China. You know what I mean? They eat dogs over there. Like we see this. All right, like
they eat dogs in more places than China.
I know, but like we see usually the Asians do it. All right.
God damn.
Oh, is it me? Only me that finds fucking Chinese food questionable? Like, my bad. I'll stop. What? And this is not disrespect.
Nigga, how you gonna say all that shit?
Say I love fried dumplings after all the fried rice and fried chicken.
I love the pepper steak, all right? But I'm pretty sure that's not steak, all right? I just don't ask questions.
It's pepper dog.
Oh, man.
Listen, Lassie was fucking good with some peppers and onions, but...
You put it in soy sauce, anything tastes good after 24 hours.
But yeah, man, like I said, this is what we're doing. Creating fucking content for you guys. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we don't scare off any of our sponsors and potential, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we are absolutely not racist. All this is jokes and entertainment. Please do not cancel us. I want my money. But,
something wrong.
But yeah, you know what I mean? Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope to see you guys 2 weeks from now when we drop the next episode. And make sure you share this with your friends. Enjoy this. Listen to this in your car while you smoking a blunt. Listen to shit while you vibing at work. Wherever the fuck you at in the world, yo, just thank God that you are alive and you are here with us today. And not just with us in general, but just here with us in this world alive. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you got a smile on your face, you got some money in your pocket, a little bit of weed in the blunt, some food on the table, and you grateful as fuck to be here with us, just like us. Anyways, with all that being said, highly offensive episode 111 or some shit. We out.
Peace. I mean, yeah, you can add it to like the clip, I guess.
I have to take it out of the YouTube version, but It's gonna hit the Super Bowl so different. Baka, why is he around? Like,
Kendrick, or they said something about Kendrick's song on IG.